So that does it. I know I say that, I've been saying that does it for about a month now, but on Freddie Kitchens, early in the season when people wanted Freddie Kitchens fired, I was like, no way, no way. They got too many problems to be blaming the coach. And as the season piled on and things just got worse and worse, I still was, I'd hate to fire the coach, the offensive line, some injuries, stuff with Myles Garrett. I just didn't want. I just hate to think that Baker Mayfield is now going to have four quarterbacks, four coaches going into his third season. That's exactly what I said last week. Hugh Jackson to Greg Williams to Freddie Kitchens to whoever's next. But Freddie Kitchens today, man, that stuff right before the Browns had, for most of the first half they were up 6-0. The offense didn't have a whole lot going on. Missed the extra point there. That's why the 6 points, not 2 field goals. So, and the defense was playing well. Lamar Jackson pretty much kept in check. He had one decent run for 11 or 12 yards. I think at one point he only had like 22 yards passing after several possessions. They were holding him to punts. The Browns, a lot of punting going on for the Browns as well. And then right before the half, early in the season, there's been some clock management problems. Just moronic aggressiveness. Not just being overly aggressive, but just beyond. I mean, just like a 12-year-old playing Madden or something type of aggressive with Freddie Kitchens. And he's just not learning, obviously. Early in the year, it's like, okay, he's a first-time coach. People, I'm sure you go around the league and follow every team. Every coach is making mistakes at some point. But, this guy is just clearly not learning from his mistakes, I think most 11-year-olds, they make a mistake, they learn from it, they don't make that mistake again. 11-year-olds, maybe not. Freddie Kitchens might be on like a 15-year-old level. I'm sure he's a nice guy, everybody seems to like him, but, my goodness. And, again, it'll be totally blown out of proportion, the stuff with him and Odell Beckham over there on the sidelines today. Just looked like Odell just scored a touchdown. They went for 2. That was the other day. Why go for 2 there? You didn't have to go for 2 yet. Kick the extra. Unless you're worried Siebert can't make the extra point. I don't think that's the problem, though. They said he's missed 4 this year. It's not great, obviously, but you got to trust him to hit the extra point there. Then you're only down 8. And I know he's going to babble on about how, well, you needed 2 points at some point anyhow. Might as well go for it there. But you just sucked the wind out of everything. You got a little bit of momentum. You just scored a touchdown. Kicked the extra point. Cut it to 8 points. But no, we went for 2 right there. They didn't get it. Now they're down 9 points. They're going to need 2 scores. I don't know. He's got to go. I don't know. He's got to go. That's unfortunate. It's unbelievable that yet again, here they are. They're doing much better. I'm assuming it was 31-15 when I quit watching today. We were approaching the 2-minute warning. But he's got to go. I wouldn't even care if they just fired him tonight. I don't know. Start looking now. I don't know. So I cannot believe that. I felt like we were past all of this. But no. Dorsey's got to take some blame too. Ownership, obviously. The offensive line. Offensive line's actually been playing much better. That's a shame. The penalties have gotten better. Baker with 1 interception today, but it was kind of late in the game in trash time. He was getting hit. He just threw it. Beckham did get the touchdown. Not a great day for him. Not a great day for Landry. Chubb had his quietest day of the year. A lot of this goes, Marcus Peters made 1 great play on a bomb early in the game to Odell Beckham. So a lot of this, as much as Freddie Kitchens is a bit of, just blowing. He's cost him points. Probably even cost him a couple losses this year, so. But the Ravens did play well. Like I was saying, it was a great play by Peters there. They were getting pressure. Jackson eventually got it going. He was only able to complete 2 and 3 yard passes early in the game. He eventually got it going. 250 yards passing, something like that. 3 touchdowns. Right at 100 yards rushing. That may have changed, though. He may have ended up taking a knee or something. No, he did not end up taking a knee. 103 yards rushing on the day here. We are officially at a final now. Baker, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns, that 1 INT. Like I said, Chubb had a bad day. Only 15 carries, 45 yards. Could just never really get it going. Didn't have, was never able to break off that, where he had that stretch where he's busting off 15-yarder, 17-yarder, 8-yarder, 12-yarder. Just never got into that. I don't know. I don't know if Ingram got hurt there. He may have got a little banged up toward the end of the game. Unbelievable. So they fall to 6-9. 500 is now, Not going to happen. At best, 7-9, which they should get. They play the Bengals next week. Look like the Bengals lost to the Dolphins today. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I could pull positive. Last week, I had a few positive things to mention. The fact that the defense was playing well, they seemed to have a good game plan against Jackson and the Ravens early on. I mean, it was 6-0 most of the first half, or at least the nothing part on Baltimore's end. But then they scored. I mean, it was not only 7-6. They managed to allow it to be 14-6 right before the half. Then the Ravens got the ball. Then bam, they come out, score 21-6. That was it right there. Potentially could have been the Browns going to the half with a 6-0 lead. I mean, 7-6. And again, you know, what is it? Clock management, play calling, same thing. It just seems like the players just don't have I mean, I don't know. They say they respect Freddie Kitchens, but I mean, the way you respect your friends, I suppose, not really the way you respect your head coach. I mean, nobody, you know, I always hate to use Belichick as the example, but there just aren't guys over there yelling at Belichick and having these heated conversations. Like, it's not that that's a big deal, but just don't do that. Save that for the locker room during the week, during practice or something. So, we'll be here next week for sure for the Bengals. Like last week, I contemplated just bailing on the season, pulling a Denzel Ward, getting ready for the draft. Nope. Gotta hang in there for the Bengals game. And I think there's even a few Ravens fans that are also P-Fish fans. So, boom. Congratulations to you guys. I don't know if you made it 6 minutes and 40 seconds into this video, but if you did, big win. Pretty much got it wrapped up. 13-2 now. Think that clinches it, right? Yeah, that clinches it because they beat the Patriots. So they're in. Number 1 seed. Why not, man? I don't know. I remember way back when, earlier in the way back before the season started, I was doing a live stream one night talking to some Browns fans. They were pretty confident about this season. I was somewhat confident, but the one thing we definitely disagreed on, I don't know who it was, but one of them guys, Soul Planet 89 or something. He was not worried about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's trash. Browns got the division. I wasn't worried about the Bengals. I really wasn't worried about the Steelers. But I was concerned about Lamar Jackson. Now, I didn't think he was going to come out here and win the MVP, throw for almost 40 touchdowns, rush for 1,000 yards. No, he's going to do all that. But I was concerned about Lamar Jackson. And yeah, those concerns were real. This ain't the Browns division. Well, they got one more year. The window's closing. They got one more year, though. You know, last year was the start. This was supposed to be the climb into the playoffs, maybe even win a playoff game. And then next year, bringing home the hardware. Hope and dream, right? All right, guys. Boom. Boy, getting our money's worth here in 15th game of the season, over 8 minutes. If you hung in there that long, bam, give yourself a thumbs up. Yeah, and the video, too. Why not? Something positive. I'm the most positive thing about this Brown season. Not really, but